Alrighty, friends. Can you see the hood of my pickup? This is my pickup. This is a 2007 Chevy Silverado. Um, a couple years ago, we went down and had this fixed, and the road map is what we called it, and it came back. You can see it. What needs to happen is I need to sand this down. We may try to repaint it and maybe clear coat it, but that's going to be on down the way. There is still a ceramic coat on here. If that tells you how bad the damage is, it is what it is. And the roof is the same way. But this is what we're dealing with today. My daughter found this, and I'm not about to let it get any worse. So I am going to sand that down, remove the paint and the rust, and then we're going to put a little bit of primer on there and see if we can't get it under control. There's not a lot of damage, but I don't want there to be any more. You hear me? So let's go deal with it. We will only be able to use the sander in little bits. We won't be able to do a whole lot with it. A lot of it's going to be hand sanding, but that's okay. Okay, this is just a palm sander by Harbor Freight. It's the Bauer. And we're also going to use the Bauer sanding discs. So we're going to start with the 400. You see that right there. And then we're going to move to the 600. You'll see that right there. And see if we can't at least get a good handle on this with those two. And then what I'll do after that is I'll get the 1000 maybe. We'll see. If I feel like it's going to cut me, I'm not going to touch it. Okay? I might even bump this down to 220. We've got a couple left of the 220, so I might even come down if I don't feel like the 400 is going to break through it. So that's my process. But before that, we need to protect my step. So we're just going to put a towel over it. And we're going to use some painter's tape. Just some simple little tape, if I can get it unrolled. We just want to hold it in place so it doesn't go anywhere. Oh boy, I'm getting my safety glasses. It's flipping stuff up at me. Okay, can you see that? It's already gone through. So what I'm going to do is talk to my dad about getting it filled after I get as much of the rest as I can. I still want to get down here a little bit if I can, and then I want to get over here really good. But as you can see, that's already gone through. So we want to stop that damage ASAP. Okay, I have another piece of sandpaper. That one just seemed to kind of give up on me, which I understand on this. Okay, until I can talk to my dad and figure out if he's even got the body filler. We need some filler. But I think we need to grind this down some more and then build it from there. So what I'm going to do to get it stopped, at least for now, because we have so much to do, and I'm doing this in my spare time at 8 o'clock at night. I'm going to put some gray spray paint on here, and hopefully that will hold it at least for now. But I'm not sure if he's got some body filler or not. He had some for another car, and I'm not sure. So let's just make sure this is dry. We'll let that sit a little bit and dry, and then I'll put some spray paint on it for now. Okay, we're gonna let that sit for a little bit to dry. It's kind of breezy out here, so if we let it dry, I'll give it about 15 minutes or so, and then I'll put a little bit of gray primer on there. We'll know where the trouble spots are, so with the gray primer. So I'm good with that. I wanted to just kind of get it under control. I'm sure my dad has body filler. If not, he will have some here pretty soon, and we will probably, I'm gonna say he would probably grind this out. I'm not real sure. I just wanted to get a handle on it now while we could. That is still sharp as can be. But I'm not using the grinder. I am not experienced with that. And this is one of those where I have to say, not right now. So we will get some primer on that, see if we can't make a difference with it for now, and we'll come back to it after I've had a conversation with my dad. Alrighty, so we are going to use the Rust-Oleum primer. We're just going to get a little bit on there. It's fillable and sandable, but that's not going to fill this, that's for sure. Okay, that is what we're doing. That's it. Now we'll let that sit and dry, and then I'll go home. Doesn't look too awful bad. We got it covered up. My dad will be able to look at it and decide what we need to do. Thanks for hanging out on my channel, guys. I sure do appreciate it. Until the next one, you know how it goes. Peace.